5 steps to use connecting with the cause to supersize your business contribution. Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here. And today we are going to chat about how to connect to a cause that is important to your business. We're talking about contribution all this month in both the Be a Better You Annual Challenge and in our group, Supersize Your Business. Why? Because we want to find ways to help us get a competitive advantage and grow and build and supersize our business. And one of the best ways to do that is to think about things that are important to us and important to the people that we serve and align with them, get connected with them. I'll share a 5-step process how to do that. I'll share some ideas of how you can just begin and start the process if you haven't done it yet. And we'll talk a little bit about why it's so important. Number one, when we connect to something outside of our organization, it demonstrates to the world in a very real and tangible way that we're more than just a business or just another service or product creator or service provider. We are here to make the world a better place. And if you're truly here to make the world a better place, it becomes part of your identity and you become known for that. Think of companies, and as soon as you hear their name, you think of the charitable things that they do, not just the products and services they create. I think of the Tom Tom Shoes company. There's a lingerie company. I can't remember the name of it right now, but they make socks and t-shirts and shoes. And for everyone that they sell, they donate one set to people in need. A great project. And I remember that even though I can't remember the name of the company right now. Patagonia comes to mind. There are so many companies that it's built into who they are that we think of how they make the world a better place, even before we think of the products or services that they provide. Versus things like utilities. They provide a product and service for us, but are they really making the world a better place, or is it just about making money for them? Right? And I think my personal opinion is that when it comes to utilities, a lot of times it's just about making money for them, which does indeed make the world a better place, but it's not in a nonprofit altruistic way that we want to see our organizations grow and interact with the communities and the world around them. So what is this 5-step process? Well, number one, we identify our core values as an organization. Now, we should have done that about the 3rd day of this month as we switched to contribution. We defined what is contribution for our organization. Then we thought about, well, what are our thoughts and beliefs about contribution as an organization? And then we said, okay, well, what are our core values? As an organization, we looked at our core values and we came up with our top 3, I hope, because then you can just refer to that. Or if you didn't do it back then, I'm going to highly recommend that you do it now. And you can do it in a lot of different creative, quick and easy ways. If you need help with that, just ask me. But first, start with what's most important to you and your organization. Second, align with a mission that inspires action. Doesn't just inspire your company, doesn't just get you all worked up emotionally and feeling all the feelings as an organization, get all riled up. Pick something and choose a mission that inspires you and the people in your organization to actually take action to help change and to help make the world a better place in the area that you select. Maybe it's, and I'm going to say, choose this wisely, right? I would highly recommend that you don't just jump on the bandwagon of a emotionally charged, politically charged situation, aka immigration right now, right? In America, in the United States of America, I would highly recommend as a business owner, you keep your mouth shut about the whole topic. I don't care what your beliefs are. I don't care if they align with mine. I think as a business owner, it is very dangerous to side with anything illegal, immoral, unethical, criminal, etc., right? Because what does that say about your business? It says that you're on the side of not following the rules, breaking the law. And no business owners should be out there associating themselves with that as a brand if they want to stay in business long term. Why? Because we do business with people we know, like, and trust. And if you're siding with evil, I'm going to call it evil, illegal, criminal, corrupt behavior is evil, in my humble opinion. And it's, I guess, my group, so I get to say that and share that. But if you do that, you're going to implode and destroy your business. And again, like anything else, you might get a short-term bump in your profitability, but I guarantee you long-term, you're going to pay dearly for that. So pick a cause that matches your organization's core values. And then step 3 is make sure you pick a cause as part of your mission that aligns with your organization's strengths. If you're an accounting firm, pick something that is in alignment with your skills and abilities with math and money and numbers and accounting. Same if you're a financial firm, pick something that's aligned along the financial area, and that the cause is for ethical, correct, positive behavior in that area, right? To make the world a better place, not advocating any kind of cheating or things like that. And again, you can do that. You can do that if you want a short-term bump or if you want to do a marketing spin on something. But I guarantee that over the long run, if you are siding with evil, you will lose. Just my opinion. Fourth, integrate the cause into your identity, right? One of the fastest ways to grow and build and supersize your business is to create the identity that you want to see in the world. Create the business that you want to see in the world. Create the impact, the positive impact. We're only talking positive impact here, right? That you want to see in the world. And integrate that into who you are as an organization. Make it part of your culture. Make it part of what you stand for. And I think this month we're going to actually create our own motto and code of ethics because I think it fits pretty well with contribution. And I think it's important. We do it a couple times a year usually, or I do it a couple times a year for sure. But as part of the challenge, I try to build it into a couple of different areas that remind us to be the change we want to see in the world, right? Set the example. Be the example, not the warning. I don't know how many times a year I say that. Probably 100 for sure. And then finally, step 5 is to measure the impact and stay committed. Stay consistent and committed and active in the area that you select, right? So don't go out and pick 10 different things you're going to do or 10 different organizations. Pick one. Start with one. Figure out, set up the framework for that. And then if you have enough people in your organization that choose to go and then do another area, go ahead and do that. But pick the one core thing and area that your organization wants to stand for, identify with, and be a cause. Patagonia, TomTom, all these different companies have picked the one thing, and they usually stick with the one thing and then move forward with that. So let me share one business owner story. I'm going to share Sarah's story. Sarah's a small business owner. She's got a small boutique marketing firm, and she committed to, after losing a sibling to mental health struggle to suicide, she committed to contributing to suicide prevention efforts. She aligned her business values with her personal cause because it was a small business. She could do that. Today, her agency donates 5% of the profits to mental health nonprofits and offers pro bono branding services to youth support groups and groups especially tied to mental health initiatives. She's embedded her mission into her company's culture, branding, and hiring practices. By connecting with a cause, Sarah became a purpose-driven entrepreneur, and her business has grown 2 times faster as a result of authentic alignment and community support. Again, competitive advantage in a very, very competitive market, right? By setting herself up and aligning with things that are important to her and her organization. And again, when you build it into your culture and your hiring practices and your identity, it becomes an attractive force. It attracts the right people to your organization and attracts the right people and the right organizations for your organization to help. All right. So do you have to start out with a great big cause? I think as a business, we almost have to, but as individuals, it's really easy for us to do something. You start where you are with what you've got in any area or aspect of your life, and contribution is no different. How do we make this part of our daily lives? Well, when we follow this 5-step process, it becomes part of our identity and who we are. So we naturally do it. But otherwise, start small and build upon it. Encourage your people to volunteer an hour a week for a cause that they feel strongly about. And out of that can come, you'll see, okay, well, 80% of our people are volunteering an hour a week at Big Brothers, Big Sisters. Obviously, this is an area that our organization already feels strongly about. Maybe that's what we should align ourselves with, is positively impacting the lives of United States or world, global youth, whatever it is for you. Share a resource. We all have resources and skills and abilities we can share. mentor somebody younger, start a monthly donation, create content for awareness, partner with businesses, or partner your business with a nonprofit. There's probably already a nonprofit or an organization out there, and I will say do your homework, but you can always just partner with one and build upon that. But make sure that all of your ducks are in a row and all their ducks are in a row and you're totally aligned with core mission, skills, values, etc. before you do that. I will say that maybe we all haven't, but I have definitely donated my time, energy, and resources to causes that did not deserve my time, energy, and resources on occasion. So we want to watch out for that so that giving always feels awesome. All right, if I can help you with this in any way, hit me up and ask. Love to know if you have a process for doing this in your business, and are you tapping into this as a competitive advantage for your business, because it will attract the people that you want to do business with. All right, have a great day, and I will, of course, be with you tomorrow.